The first and most important decision you have to make about your success is you have to decide that you deserve it. Hello, I'm Larry Kimbrough. I'm going to be with you a few minutes today to give you a few pointers about success and to help you decide if you're going to be the next success or just another statistic. You know, success is not a secret. It's a system that anybody can attain. But it takes work, effort, dedication, and thinking. And I'm convinced that's one of the hardest things, apparently, because so few people participate in it. You know, planning is the beginning of your success. So it takes a lot of detailed planning. You have to decide what it is you really want to do. Do you want to move up in your company? Do you want to start a company of your own? And you have to be specific. Set yourself some very specific goals of what you want to do. You know, look at the future with an open eye, wide open eye, and a big dream. Nobody gets, big success by small dreams. You have to really think about it and put effort into it. You know, one of the things I've talked about before is the two guys that went to work on the railroad, two old friends, and they went to work at a railroad many years ago, same day, same place, same job, for $1.05 an hour. So you know it was a pretty good while. And they got separated over time, and after about 20 years, Fred looked up and here came a big custom car with a bronze plaque on it and had his friend's name on there, Vice President. So when his friend got there, of course, they shook hands and talked, and he said, "John, how is it that we went to work the same day, same job, both making $1.05 an hour, and here you are 20 years later, look at you got your own custom car and you're vice president? Man, what happened? How'd that happen?" And he said, "Fred, it's really pretty simple. 20 years ago, you went to work here for $1.05 an hour. I went to work for the railroad." Now, folks, that's the dedication you've got to put in to what you want to do. And you have to manage your time. You know how managers tell me all the time that they said, "Larry, look, I walk and run, I bet 10 or 15 miles a day, and at the end of the day I'm ragged out and I don't feel like I really got half of what I wanted to do finished." Well, I heard a story about two guys on a construction job, and one of them said, "If you want to get out of work, pick you up a 2x4 and just walk around the job site. Walk kind of fast, and nobody will bother you. And you can walk around all day and you won't have to do anything because they'll assume you're busy, So just because somebody's moving doesn't mean they're producing. I've got a little toy here. I've used this for many years. As a matter of fact, this is a new one. I wore the first one out. I had it about 30 years. This is called a do-nothing machine. And as you can see, you can turn the handle and the blocks go back and forth. And you can do this all day. You could do this till your arm falls off. And you will have been active, but you would not have been productive. So you have to learn the difference. You have to manage your time. You have to make your time valuable. Many people underestimate themselves. One of the things they don't understand is the biggest asset you have or ever will have is not your house or your car. It's you. You are the biggest asset you have. You are the one that determines your future. You are the one that is going to guide your future to where you want it to be. You're the one that has the dreams. Tell you a little about myself. I was in management 30 years. I've owned 3 companies. I'm currently half owner of a research and development company, and I'm an ordained minister, and I got that because I wanted to give back to the community, and I wanted to do some prison and jail ministry, and so that's what I do. And I'll be frank with you, about half the people that I met, and I've met a lot of people, but about half the people I meet there are exactly where they need to be, and I kind of hope they stay. But there's a lot of people there because they just simply made a bad decision. And they shouldn't have to, yeah, they should have to pay for it, but they shouldn't have to suffer their entire life and ruin their entire life because of it. They need to have a second chance. You need to give yourself a second chance. You never will be successful if you've never failed at anything. You know, anybody that tells you they've never failed is either lying to you or they've never done anything. We have all failed. And but anyway, in 2016, people said I retired. I didn't. I just dropped out of the workforce because I didn't want to do that anymore. And so I wanted to give back to the community. So I go and I speak and teach at churches and youth day rallies and you know, things of that nature. And I speak to our troops. I'm very patriotic, and I do speak to our troops a lot. And I think we all have a lot to give. I enjoy what I do, and I enjoy, you know, so therefore it doesn't seem like work to me. It's just something I do. And so anyway, I hope these few minutes will have been of some benefit to you. And I hope that you will give me an opportunity to come and encourage and speak to your group. I ask a lot of questions, so I want to learn about your group so I can provide you with a customized program that will help them enjoy themselves and have some fun and learn some things at the same time. So thank you very much for this opportunity to speak with you today. And you have a fantastic day, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.